Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to maintain your WordPress website so that it stays secure and loads efficiently. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. Maintaining a WordPress website is an ongoing process to ensure that your website is secure and responding quickly. So it's something you should be doing on a weekly or monthly basis, depending on your site traffic and the amount of plugins and themes you have installed. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is look at your dashboard over here, and this gives you a sense of important metrics. Okay, so what you want to look for is any new WordPress versions or critical plugin upgrades. You can usually get notifications over here for the critical plugin or WordPress updates. So to go deeper into the WordPress updates, you can go here into the Updates tab. Okay, and then here you can see your latest version of WordPress as well as your plugins. So we'll update the plugins within the plugins dashboard. So this will give you a big picture overview of your upgrades, as well as the site health section over here. So we can see right now the site is in good standing, but there's some items that can be improved. Okay, so these are just recommended improvements. If you get a notification for crucial actions where you need to say upgrade a PHP version, some crucial improvements such as outdated plugins, then it will be in a crucial improvements tab above here. Okay, and then we can see the info of our website here. Okay, so this gives you an overview of your current website, including your server and database. Okay, regarding the server, this isn't something you can do directly in WordPress. You'll have to log into your hosting panel and upgrade your PHP version. So right now I recommend at least 8.1 for the best security. Okay, but currently the latest version is 8.4. Okay, so now let's look at upgrading our themes and plugins. So what you want to do first is look at your themes over here in appearances. Okay, and then we have a new theme update. So this is your currently activated theme. So you can see over here and we can click update now. And then if you open this up here, you can enable auto updates on themes and plugins in WordPress. But I don't recommend that if you have time to do this manually, as sometimes when you do an upgrade, it's best to check that it doesn't break any features or forms. So it's good to upgrade the software manually so you can revert back if there's a broken website or if the upgrade isn't compatible. Okay, so we can check our website. Okay, and we see over here all the elements are still in their proper place. So let's go back here into plugins now. Okay, then over here we can see our plugins. So you can update these individually or you can just bulk update them, but just again, try to update them individually if you can, and then you can see if any of the updates failed, or if you update one, you can check the website as well. So say Elementor, this is a crucial part of the website. So once it is updated, we can double check that it didn't break the website. Okay, and double check. Okay, and website's still loading good. Okay, so back here into plugins, I'll just update the remaining plugins. So update, and again here with the plugins, you can enable auto update, but again, I wouldn't recommend that if you can maintain this yourself manually, as again, an update could possibly break the website. So it's good to be able to check after the updates, and then you can revert back to a backup and determine which of the plugins created the site to go down or break some certain components. Okay, great. So all our plugins have been updated here. And it's good to do an audit of your plugins just to make sure if you're not using any of them to deactivate them, as it's just less maintenance that you need to do, as well as delete any plugins that you sure you won't be needing. So I'll just delete these two, just so it's, again, easier to maintain your plugins and there's less security vulnerabilities, as the main point of attack for hackers is through plugins that have a known vulnerability from being outdated or just not maintained. So once you upgrade the core WordPress and your plugins and themes, the next part of WordPress maintenance is doing backups. So your hosting provider will usually provide backups, but it's good to have multiple copies. So you can do a backup on site, so within WordPress. So we can download a plugin like Update Plus. I'll do that now, and then we can do manual and automatic backups of our website. Yep, so this one here, Updraft Plus, and install and activate. Okay, and then we can go here to start, and then we have on-site backups. Okay, and then we can just do backup now here. Okay, so this is now starting the backup process. But again, you should have backups offsite as well, just in case your server is compromised. Then having offsite backups won't be affected. Okay, great. So now our backup has been created here, and you can download the actual backup here. And then this will keep it offsite so that if the website is hacked, then the hackers cannot corrupt the backup data as you have it off of the server. Okay, so the next part of WordPress maintenance is security. So I recommend WordFence, so you can add that here. So this will help by providing a firewall and their scan, which checks for malicious plugins or themes. So I just search WordFence. Yep, so this one here, install now and activate. Okay, so you just need to get a license and then you'll have access to the plugin. So it's a free license, you just need to enter your email. So I have other videos on WordFence on my channel, so if you want to see more in-depth details, so I'll just skip this to save time on the video, but it's a fairly straightforward process. Okay, so I'll exit this. Okay, and then the next part of WordPress maintenance is maintaining the speed of the website. So using a caching plugin to get rid of any bloat on the website. It's kind of like clearing the plumbing of your website. If it's clogged, then that'll cause a slowdown or bottleneck, right? So it's important to clear your website cache so that it's running optimally. So this website is currently using Breeze to do the cache maintenance. But if you're not on Cloudways, then you can check out a caching plugin. So I'll go here into add plugins and just search cache. Yep, so this one over here, Lightspeed Cache, install now. And I recommend only having one of these plugins as multiple caching plugins can conflict with each other. So just stick with one. Okay, see it's saying that it's not compatible with the Breeze plugin, as that's also a caching plugin. So I'll just deactivate Breeze for now. Okay, deactivated. And then over here we have Lightspeed Cache and go to settings. So the default settings are fine for most websites, and you can go in further to their tabs here if you have an understanding on site speed optimization. But just having what they have here, just installing the plugin by default will already help with the site speed. Okay, and then up here, what's important is optimizing your images as well as purging cache. So if we go to image optimization here, then we can optimize our images and reduce the resolution and sizing in order to help with site speed. And then here as well, you want to just click purge your cache. Again, this is like clearing the plumbing of your website. So great. So after that, the last thing you want to do is again, check your website directly so that you can ensure that it's working as expected, including all the forms and WooCommerce checkouts if it's an e-commerce site. So you can just do like a test form submission. Let's do that here. Okay, and submit. Okay, and then again, check your email for that submission if it's a contact form. And then again, over here, you can get an overview of some essential notifications. So just make sure you take action on these if they're required. So in this case, with completing WordFence installation. So again, I'm not going to do that in this video. So great. So the core essential parts of WordPress maintenance is making sure that your WordPress version is up to date, as well as updating your themes and plugins, and optimizing your server as well to ensure that it's using the correct PHP versions, and then keeping tabs of your backups, as well as security and malware monitoring. In this case, we're using WordFence here, and then optimizing the images and flushing cache in order to ensure that the website is running as efficient as possible. So this includes the end of the video. I hope you're able to learn more on how to maintain your WordPress website. If you need any help with your WordPress or web development projects, then you can contact me at mapletmedia.ca. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on my latest videos, and thanks for watching.